everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today we've got a matchup against Rebel. Not pitching Rebel, though. It's hitting Rebel. I have no idea who this guy is. He's fairly new to the game. He's 17-0, so we're going to see if we can hand him his first loss here in ranked seasons. So great record at 17-0, man. That's a hefty little streak to get on. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe. This video in particular is a combination of zone and directional hitting. So this is kind of my plan for 20. When we go into MLB The Show 20, I'm going to be switching it up from zone, starting with zone, and then depending on the situations, I'm going to change to directional mid-game, and I'm going to see kind of how it works. And I'm wanting to use the two together. So this was kind of the first experiment of mixing them into one game, and we'll see if we can beat this guy's 17-game win streak right here. So we'll get right to some gameplay. You guys check it out. All right, so he's got Bo Bichette, Nelson Cruz, Jorge Soler, Yasmani Grandal, Edwin Encarnacion, Eugenio Suarez, Fernando Tatis Jr., Adam Jones, and a pitcher I don't see very often. I don't think I've ever faced this pitcher before. I couldn't even pronounce the name, so sorry about that. But he's 17-0 at the start of this game, so pretty crazy. Excuse me. But yeah, so he's only a bronze level player. He's new to the game, at least it appears here he is. And so the goal was really just, man, let's see if we can break his 17-game win streak here, and see if we can pick up a victory. So get the first out there on a fly out to Cody Bellinger. He's got Cruz batting here. Cruz hits a little line drive that I guess bounced at some point. It didn't look like it did to me at the time of the game, but apparently it bounced. Lindor picks it up, throws it to first, and gets the out. So 2 gone here in the inning. Jorge Soler steps to the plate. And we get him there. Caught looking, man, for strike 3. So nice little 1-2-3 first. Ichiro steps to the plate here for me. I thought he was going to get a little bloop single, but it doesn't get over Bichette's head there at short, or at second, excuse me. So 1 out here in the first. Chipper steps to the plate. And nice hit ball, man, to the right side, going opposite field, but a line drive right at the right fielder of Cruz for out number 2. So nothing really going there. Alomar hits this one here, and it's going to bloop in there into center field for a single. So we got a 2-out base hit. At least we got a hit on the board. So I'm enjoying using zone hitting, man. I really actually am. It's not something that I thought when I started doing this little experiment here. We're going to take this stolen base right here real quick with Alomar. It's not something that when I started using it that I really thought I was going to actually enjoy using. Because I do enjoy directional so much, and I still do enjoy directional, but I'm enjoying the zone hitting thing. This is the first game in the experiment with me switching it up mid-game and trying to do something a little different. So I go back and forth in this game a little bit just to try to get some runs, and I think that's going to be really my goal moving forward, is to kind of primarily maybe start with zone. And then, if I'm having trouble getting things to drop, or, the line out issues and all that stuff, he's going to get this nice double ripped here in the gap. Ground rule double right there. But yeah, if I start to notice, I'm having trouble getting on base, I'm having trouble getting runs scored, I'll switch to directional. If I got a runner on third base and less than 2 outs, I know I need to get a ball just put in play. Directional is a little easier to guarantee I'm not going to get the infield pop-up possibly. Maybe just put the ball on the ground. Get the 3rd out right there to second base. Anyway, and then I can hit the ball on the ground and just force contact and get a run scored. So that's going to be kind of the goal right there. Willie Mays right here. I thought he was going to beat it out, man, but he doesn't. He makes a nice play in the hole and then throws me out at first. Bellinger hits the little pop up. He jammed me on this one right here, and I pop it up to third base. So nothing too great. But yeah, directional is still going to be great for certain situations. So, it's something I definitely will still be using. Strike 3 called right there. A nice pitch by the opponent there on the door for out number 3. But yeah, I will never shy away from directional at all. Oh, God, he gets a hold of this one right here and hits the home run. Makes it 1-0 here in the in the top of the third inning. So he's got the early 1-0 lead here in the third. Get the fly out here to center field. But yeah, I think if you can find the good mix of mixing it up mid-game, and hopefully it doesn't throw off timing, and it doesn't seem like it is for me, not yet at least. I'm sure there'll be games where it does, obviously. I mean, things are going to happen, you know. But you just gotta kind of play around with it and mess around and see what you can get. Chipper bobbles that one right there, but stays with it, makes the throw to first and gets the out. And actually, you guys, tomorrow's game, tomorrow's video that'll be posted on the channel, I just played the game. I'll be recording, dubbing the audio for it here later this afternoon. But I just played that one. You guys are going to love that one, man. That's the most home runs I've hit in a game all year, including against the computer. And it wasn't a ranked seasons game. I had 7 home runs in 6 innings, and we mercy ruled the guy. So I don't want to give away any more than that. I know that's kind of giving away a lot, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, man. And all the home runs were zoned, and I was destroying the ball. And the guy picked Ship It. I was playing at Ship It, so I guess I took advantage of him picking Ship It and absolutely destroyed the ball. But get the line drive there that I thought might get down for a hit by Pudge, but center fielders are able to get over there into left center field and make the play. I go ahead and make the change here. And I go ahead and switch to directional because I brought in Vlad, and I'm trying to get the directional double down the right field line to try to get this run back. So I'm trying to put a runner in scoring position was the goal right here. And I don't get it down the line, but I do get a base hit here with Vlad with directional, and go ahead and put him there at first base. So that's not too bad. It worked, you know, it worked for a moment. It's got Ichiro batting here, still using directional at the moment. We send the runner in motion, do the hit and run. We're going to send Vlad over to third base, and worked out perfectly. So the switch and directional thing is working in this instance right here. Got Ichiro swiping second, and he's going to get in there safely. So now we got 2 runners in scoring position, and this is one of those moments where I'm just trying to put the ball in play and get a run. And we hit the pop-up here. I think he might catch it, but no, Tatis misses it. We score the run. We're able to send the runners, and I send Chipper to second base. He gets in there because the second baseman's not covering. Actually, I think that's the first baseman, but he's not covering the bag. So we got 2 runners in scoring position again. And then the line shot here. There's no way I can score that run, man. Nelson Cruz has a cannon. His defense is horrible, but he's got a cannon arm, so he'd have hosed me at the plate if I went for that one. And then Lou Gehrig steps up and pops it up to center field. So we weren't able to get any more runs in. Maybe I should have switched back to zone there. I don't know. I think so I bring in the knuckleballer here because it's early on, and I'm gonna need him to eat up some innings here. So with the game tied, I just need to see what I can do for a couple innings. So I know it's cheesy, man, to go to the knuckleballer. I don't really care. I really don't. But here we go, man. Get the Yasmani Grandal with the big shot right there, 6 feet in front of the plate. We throw him out there at first for out number 1. Encarnacion steps up, and I decide to throw a high knuckleball. And I wish I could have this pitch back immediately because he hits the Oppo Taco here and makes it 2-1. Oh, man. I don't know. I've been getting hit around with the knuckleball here the last couple days, it seems like. So kind of crazy. And this is where I actually decide I'm going to go ahead and switch back next inning because I think I'm going to need to hit home runs here in this game. So I do switch back to zone. Finding the happy medium with the pause menu when you're doing the switch back and forth is really what I was curious about. And I didn't want to run out of pause time, you know. I didn't want to tick it down too much. And it appears to be working the way I've got it. I think if you make a switch mid-game, you just need to wait at least a couple outs so you gain a little bit extra back on the clock, and then you can make the switch back. But, you know, maybe don't switch for just one batter. At least switch for a couple batters and a couple outs just to see how everything's going. So we're back to zone hitting here. Willie Mays leading off the inning. And Willie pops it up. But look at this. I don't know what he's doing, man. 17-0, and this is how he's playing? Like, I'm a little confused here. Able to get into second base with a double because he's jumping around like an idiot out there in the field. So I have no idea what's going on with this guy at this point. I'm a little confused. Bellinger comes up and he jumps again for some reason. I mean, after what just happened, why would you be doing that again? I guess he's mad because of the knuckleballer, so he's just being... I don't know, man. I have no idea. I mean, he hit the knuckleball, so I don't know why he's upset. We're going to go ahead and swipe third here with Willie Mays. Get in there safely. So now we got the runner at third. And 1 out. Ball 4 on the 3-1 count. He ends up walking Lindor right there. Got Pudge stepping to the plate. Pudge is going to hit a line shot to right field. We're going to be able to tag up, send Willie home. He's going to beat the throw by Nelson Cruz. That ball was hit a little bit deeper than that last one that I didn't try on. So we end up tying the game back up right there. Works out pretty good. They got the knuckleballer for Urban stepping to the plate right here. And he pops it up to third base. Going to be the final out of the inning right here. I don't know. There he goes. The shortstop's jumping again. I don't know, man. If I was 17-0 and on a win streak like that, I don't think I'd be jumping around and like trying to throw the game. That's kind of crazy. I mean, the only reason I scored that run last inning was literally because he's jumping around like a buffoon out there in the field. So there we go. We get the ground ball here for out number 2. So 2 quick outs. Just trying to put up that shutdown inning right here. All right, so we got the 2-2 count here with 2 gone in the inning now. And there we go. We're going to get the pop-up to center field and the final out of the inning. So we do get the shutdown inning. We got the tie score still at 2-2. Got Ichiro leading off the bottom of the 5th for me. And there we go, man. Ichiro gets a leadoff single into center field. So perfect, man. Now we got some speed on the bases to lead off the inning. It's always what I'm looking for, man, is get some speed on the bases to start the inning, at least with less than 2 outs. He does do the slide step right there. Almost got a hold of that one with Chipper Jones. I must have just missed it on the timing. And he flies out there to left center. So you got Alomar stepping up here. I decide to send the runner in motion. He slide steps. It's not even going to matter. Not even going to matter, man. We're still going to get in there safely. It's nice. So Ichiro gets in there with a stolen bag. Go ahead and send him to third also on the 1-0 count. And he gets in there as well, man. You can run all over Grandal, man, in this game. Grandal just doesn't seem to release the ball very quickly. I ends up walking Alomar there. So we got runners at first and third. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Mike Trout right here. We're going to take second base right here on the stolen bag. I bring in Trout because I'm going to do what I did in yesterday's video where I'm going to go and he brings in Gossage here out of the bullpen. I'm going to go ahead and move Bellinger to first base and put Trout out there in left field. So 3-0 count here to Mike Trout. And he hits the ground ball here in the infield. I'm going to score the run, and I went to third. Safe, man. He gets in there safe, I guess, just out of the way of the tag. I don't know. It looked like I was out, in all honesty, but I'll take the safe call. That's fine. And then Trout looks like he's going to be thrown out at second, but somehow is safe as well. So back-to-back good calls that went my way right there. We get the full count here to Willie Mays, and he walks him. So he's having a little bit of control issues right here this inning. Making him throw some pitches. Got 1 gone. Bellinger, I don't know what the hell I was swinging at right there, man. That was a nasty slurve, and I have no idea. And then Lindor comes up and he hits him. So it makes it 4-2, man. He hits him with bases loaded, so it brings in a run. And then Pudge ends up taking strike 3 right there. I thought I was trying to swing, actually. It just didn't quite work out. So we're going to go ahead and make the change right here. Move Trout, like I said, to left field and put Bellinger at first base. I actually like this combo, man. It's working out really well. The 3 players that I've added to the squad and replaced with other players since I switched to zone are working out really well for me. With Bellinger playing left instead of Griffey. Went back to Lou Gehrig at first base instead of Pujols. And who was the other one? Oh, and third base. I'm sorry. And third base is Chipper Jones instead of George Brett right now. So all those guys are really doing a good job. There we go. He got the leadoff single, but then he gets the fly out to center field there to Willie Mays. So 1 gone. Yasmani Grandal steps to the plate, and he drives one in the gap here, man. Grandal, I know I shouldn't have talked crap about his throwing arm. he actually has a good throwing arm in the game as far as it says for arm strength, but it just seems like he releases the ball really slow a lot of times when you're stealing bases, and he's real easy to steal bags on. There we go. We get him for strike 3 right there. Swinging. So 2 gone in the inning. He did get the run, though, so it is 4-3 right now. And then we get him just looking foolish right there with Suarez for the final out. So we still have a 1-run lead. We couldn't put up the shutdown inning after getting 2, but we'll just take it. That's fine. I was kind of debating on who to bring in, but I'm going to bring in Lofton right here to pinch hit. And we got Lofton up here to lead off the inning, hoping to get a blooper or something in the gap. Maybe it would be nice to just get him on base, man. Get that speed on the bases just like last inning, and give myself a chance to move around the bases and possibly score. I'm going to go and warm up the bullpen here, too. I didn't have a lefty loose out there. We're going to set down Romo, though, and we're going to warm up Hoffman. So I got Corbin and Hoffman out there in the pen. So bottom of the 6th, Lofton leading off. First pitch swinging. Nope, never mind. I thought it was first pitch swinging. It was a ball on the first pitch. I don't know. Never mind. Oh, that's right. Here's what happens, man. He brings in Zach Britton here after 1 pitch. So I decide, all right, screw it, man. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to bring in Hornsby. Because Hornsby seems to do pretty well for me a lot of times. We got the full count here now to him, and he gets me swinging for strike 3. I was so late on that sinker. Britton is hard for me to pick up a lot of times for some reason. And then Ichiro hits one that I thought the third baseman might not be able to have the range to get to, but he gets to it, man, and makes the play there and gets me out for out number 2. And then Chipper steps to the plate here with 2 gone and hits it well again, but just got under it a little bit. There he goes with the jump. I thought it might drop because he did that, but no, he's just being that guy. A little douchey, but that's all good, man. It's all good. I mean, it's if anything, it's only hurt him right now. The score would be tied. I wouldn't have gotten that run earlier in the game if he hadn't done it. So I'm not going to be mad about it. So go ahead and loosen up Romo again. I bring in Hoffman here. Take out the knuckleballer for this inning. And we get him swinging there for strike 3 for the first out. And then I walk here. I walk the next hitter right there. So 1 gone. He's got a runner on first now. He's going to pinch hit Jock Peterson. Now, the only thing about this guy being a lower level player as far as bronze goes, I mean, not talent-wise or anything, but is his cards. He doesn't have a ton of great bench cards or... it doesn't appear that he had a lot of diamond like relievers in the bullpen or anything too. So that was something I was trying to take advantage of a little bit. Get the pop out there from Peterson. He goes ahead and takes the bag here. I wasn't expecting him to steal, but he did on that pitch. I know he tried, but I didn't think he'd try it again right away. So he gets into second base, but we do have 2 outs, so I just got to focus on getting the hitter out right here. And then he pops it up to center field to Willie Mays. Will make the catch here for the final out. So we get out of it. It didn't work. It didn't matter. It was just a wasted stolen base there for him. Well, worth a try, man. I don't blame him. You got to get that runner in scoring position just so you can try it at least. So he brings in Ozuna right here. I got Alomar leading off the inning. And Alomar hits one here to the opposite field, but I just got under it a little bit there. Maybe a little bit late. And makes out number 1. Trout here with 1 gone. And Trout, very late, man. He jammed me on this one. Still able to get a little bit of power behind it, but just obviously not enough. Cruises over there to make the play for 2 outs here in the inning. Now, Willie Mays steps up here. We got the 2-1 count on Willie. And Willie hits a dink ground ball that I thought maybe the pitcher was going to go for it and miss it, which he did. And maybe the third baseman wouldn't grab it and he'd get an infield hit, but that didn't work out. So, all right, Hoffman here pitching the 8th. I decide because it's the 8th inning, I'm going to sit these guys down. I'm going to warm up Raleigh Fingers. We're going to sit down Corbin and get Andrew Miller loose as well. We get the first out right here on a fly out to center field. Must have just barely got under it. And then we're going to get out number 2 right here. He gets under this one and pops it up to center field as well. Willie Mays is going to make that play easily for out number 2. And now Grandal steps to the plate. And I decide to throw a cutter here that I wish I could have got back immediately because he hits this thing into the seats and plants it to tie the game in the 8th, make it 4-4. I'm like, come on, man. All I had to do, I had 2 outs. I just had to get through the inning. and just couldn't get it done. Encarnacion ends up popping the ball up here in foul territory. Bellinger's going to get over there and make the play at first. And the side's retired. But the tied score is upon us now. So we got the 4-4 score in the bottom of the 8th. Bellinger leading off for myself. And he walks him there. He walks him. So we got leadoff runner on base. And I probably should have stolen the base here. I didn't. Wish I would have had the runner in motion because we wouldn't have turned the double play. But he turns it on me. Excuse me. So Pudge steps up here. Hits it okay. I guess I was a little bit early on it, obviously. And for the line drive out for out number 3. And that didn't work out too well, man. So we're going to the 9th inning right now. Score tied. Just trying to get the run going. I decide for the next inning because I've got leadoff guys up, man, at the top of the order with Ichiro being more of a contact hitter. Batting second. I'm going to go ahead and try to switch to directional and see what I can get done. Because I'm just not having luck in this game. And you guys notice it. I'm not having as much luck with zone in this one. And it's probably on me. I'm just not squaring stuff up. The balls that I have hit well are lined right to people. And last time I switched to directional, I got at least a run. So I just figured let's go ahead and try it again. See if we can pick up the victory that way. And I don't think there's anything wrong with switching back and forth, man. It's just about the timing thing and adjusting. And I don't know. It really hasn't been that bad so far. So I was gonna drop a bunt down here with Honus Wagner just to try to get him on base. Look at that. I would have beat it out, it looks like, but somehow the ball on my screen wasn't where it was on his screen, and it glitched to him, and he throws me out. And so I thought I was safe, actually. And then this one, I get screwed on. There's no way. I thought Ichiro beat this out, but he didn't, apparently. So I get screwed on that one. And then on a full count here to Chipper, I get screwed on a check swing, which maybe I went around, whatever. I felt like that inning really, really jacked with me, though, because, I don't know, I kind of felt like I should have been safe twice. And then I get called on the check swing third strike for out number 3, and it was a little defeating at that point. But now we're going to extra innings here, so we're in the 10th. He brings in the pinch hitter, Jake Lamb. 0-2 count. Get Lamb swinging there on the backdoor slider there. And then we get the ground out here from Bo Bichette to Chipper. So 2 gone here in the 10th. Nelson Cruz up here. Going to go with this slider low and away for the first pitch. And he hits a ground ball into the hole. Lindor makes a great play, and I felt redeemed for the Ichiro infield hit that I thought I had last inning since he got called out right there. And look, they were probably both actually out just barely. It was just couple of close plays. And I didn't watch the replays on them because it didn't matter. I was going to be out either way. So Alomar comes up and leads off the inning here with a little bloop single, a bloop directional hit there into left field. Exactly what I'm kind of looking for with him, man. Get that speed on the bases and see if we can move around. He gets me for a called strike 3 there with Trout. He's got AJ Ramos on the mound here. I go ahead and send the runner in motion here and try to take second base. And Alomar gets in there safely, even with the slide step, man. So he takes second. 1-0 count. And there we go. Willie Mays with the clutch double in the gap. Going to bring the runner around, and we're going to get the walk-off double right there to win the game in extras. So switching to directional at the end there actually got me the victory. And Alomar ends up getting player of the game here. That bloop single he had. He was 2 for 4 in the game. So pretty good, man. It was a good run there. It was a nice game. Ended up getting the extra inning victory there on the walk-off double there, like I said, by Willie Mays. So yeah, and I pick up 19 points on the victory there, and we're back up to 781. I had a couple games the day before this where I was just kind of, I was just doing bad in the morning and tanked some points. So now we're bouncing back here. But just in case you guys are ever curious, I've had a few people ask me on the channel, from starting at scratch, man, at the fresh start of the game, how many wins does it take to get up to World Series? So at this point, you guys can kind of figure it out from here a little bit, but he was 17-0 at the start of this game, and he'd gotten up from 0 points to 633 points in 17 games. So not too bad, man. But we were able to end his win streak, man, and make him 17-1. So that was pretty satisfying. I don't know. I like to do that, but it was a good game, man. It was a good game. We went in 10 innings and doing the switch back and forth with zone and directional. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this, about switching back and forth. Do you guys like this? Do you guys like the combination that I can run with games like this? And is it something that you guys try? I know some of you guys do this as well, but yeah, I seem to be having a little bit of success with it. But you guys do me a favor, as always, man, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. And don't forget, man, tomorrow's video, I'm telling you guys, tomorrow's video you're going to want to check out. 7 home runs in 6 innings at Ship It Field, all on zone. And all no doubters, man. Like, not even, yeah, they were all just blasted shots. So it was a lot of fun, man. It was a great game. And but I hope you guys enjoyed this video today, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.